easily one of my favorite products that I not just present, but own from QVC. Now, as a host, that is a really big statement, and it's one that I don't make very often. But I am a woman who is very passionate about fitness because I have shared with you many, many times on the air my own fitness and weight loss journey. And what I learned is that the most effective fitness is the fitness that you sneak into your life. The better nutrition that you sneak into your life. Incrementally, those steps get you to where you want to go. It is rare for me to purchase two of the same item, especially if they're over $100. I own two of these. It's called the Cubii Junior. I have one for home, and I have one in my dressing room here at QVC. Because as I'm sitting right now and able to talk and breathe and be relaxed, as I'm sitting, I am burning 85% more energy than if I were doing this. It's such a simple thing. Do you know what a calorie is? I mean, like really, when you break it down. A calorie is a measurement of energy. And I'm burning 85% more energy than if I weren't moving. It's what I call sneaky fitness. And we have an incredible value on the Cubii today. 5 easy payments of $42. And this guy is, it's a quality piece of equipment. It's kind of heavy. And therefore, it kind of costs a lot to ship. Your shipping and handling is free today. So 5 easy payments of $42 to burn more calories, yes, but to also strengthen your core, your quads, your glute, your calves, almost every part of your body, while all you're doing is what you would have been doing anyway. So big favor for those of you at home, pretty please, call me if you own this, if you are part of the Cubii community. It's 1-800-395-1601, and I know you're out there because over 220,000 of these, including the two that I own, have been ordered here at QVC. Joining me for the hour is Devin Almonte. She is a fitness trainer and a wellness expert. And I know she and I are on the same page a lot when it comes to, hi Devin, when it comes to fitness and health and wellness, because she and I both believe, I'm a yoga instructor, she's a fitness expert, and we know it's about so much more than just 1 hour of going hard at the gym or how you're eating. There's so much more involved in your holistic health and wellness, and it actually can be greatly affected by sitting down and just moving a little more at the same time.
Yes, Jen, it's so good to see you.
And
I'm listening to you here. I'm going, oh my gosh, you are completely speaking my language because it is holistic wellness, and I'm just so important to me because it is more than just getting buff at the gym or getting yourself fit. I am all about wanting to see people live healthy lives in all aspects. And like you, I love the Cubii so much because this is such an easy way to get yourself moving. One of the biggest issues we've talked about is that we are so stagnant. We are sedentary. We're not moving. Look, everyone here is at home. This is part of our fabulous Cubii community. It's a Facebook group that you can join for free to start working out in a group if that's something that you like to do. And I love seeing that because they're changing their lifestyle, as opposed to, I say, getting fit. Yes, that is important, but they're making lifestyle changes. And that's what the Cubii will help you do by giving you this awesome seated elliptical.
Yeah, and we have the science to back it up. We have visuals to prove it, and transformations in people's lives doing almost nothing different in their day-to-day routine except using the Cubii Junior. It is an award-winning product. It is patented. It is meant to last you a very long time. And we're going to break down some of the details on this, too. So on 5 easy payments of $42, something that you'll have virtually forever, that you can use with almost any chair. In fact, I asked them, I've presented this a million times, Devin, and I don't think I ever even asked them to include this out on the set because it didn't occur to me how important it was until I ordered this for my dressing room. I have one of those rolling office chairs. And I sat down in the office chair and I was like, how am I going to use this if I'm rolling around on the floor? Wheel stoppers, they come with it, right? So even if you have an office chair with the little wheels on the bottom, virtually any chair, virtually any desk. We saw Kim using it with the table right there, but let's kind of break this down because it's almost deceptive, honestly, Devin, when people see us using this and it looks like we're not doing much, right? When you kind of show the video and the graphics that we have, you realize there are so many muscles being engaged, including your heart, that are helping to burn that 85% more energy.
Yeah, that is huge. And I think we have some animation to show you exactly some of those areas that you're working, because it is like you're working out your entire body here, right? But what the muscles that you're targeting, look, your core muscles, those are so important. And then you've got your hip flexors. You want to work that area as well. So you think you're just sitting in your chair and doing your work, or you're sitting on the sofa. You're working your entire lower body here, working those muscles, your quads and your hamstring. The design of the angle that you're getting here, that's helping you target those muscles. But it's such a gentle angle that you're rotating, doing those revolutions per minute, that help you build those muscles. And like you mentioned, the energy expenditure. Look at this difference.
This is my favorite statistic. It is the least sexy graphic you're going to see. It looks like a throwback to school. Don't fall asleep. This is super important. 84.5% more energy being burned after 20 minutes versus standing. Devin, that's huge.
That's huge. So that's your output. And I think if you've ever had a job where you've had to stand, you know how exhausting that can be over time. So you're going, do I want to stand or do I want to sit on my couch? Right. And I go like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier to get that. We call it active sitting. So that you can actually sit comfortably, rotate your legs, rotate those feet around, and get that exercise in. It is huge. I think that is so great to see. And
20 pounds.
You can do that with the Cubii. And look at this. I just visually, if you just look at the two photos here, the difference here, this is huge. So you're just seeing the results here. 20 pounds that Eileen lost using the Cubii 5 days a week. She worked on her diet as well. She also started exercising and doing about a mile walk a day. So she really got into it, which I think is fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Huge, huge.
40 minutes a week. That's like an episode of something that you're binging, that you're streaming, right?
Yeah. This can be you. If you've got a few of those extra pounds to lose and you're trying to find a way to do it, that's such an easy thing to do. Then you've got Jewel. Okay, she's the story. I love this because it's basically pandemic era. We all started to reflect on our lives and say, what's going on? I'm gaining weight. I don't feel well. I don't have energy. Something has to change. So she went about and wanted to work on herself, made these changes, lost 10 pounds in 10 weeks. Look at that difference.
It's these side shots that are blowing my mind. I mean, the midsection, for a lot of folks, is the hardest area to affect change. And we're seeing their posture is better. The midsection, their entire bodies, right? And yes, we could talk about the numbers on the poundage, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, just their physique, and therefore probably their lifestyle, their well-being. That's why we go back to the word holistic over and over again, because it should never be just trying to hit a number on a scale. Here's a woman in high heel shoes. I mean, and that's, look, I've done this, presented on the air with you this item and forgotten to bring sneakers, or it's just because of what I'm wearing. And I'm doing it either barefoot, high-heeled shoes, boots, sneakers. You can do it in your bunny slippers. There really is, no, you're doing it at home, right? And that to me is what is so transformative about this, because you're not beholden to a schedule. You're not tied to a certain apparel that you're wearing, and nobody says you have to do it for any particular length of time. If you have 5 minutes to give it, you're doing more in these 5 minutes than you would have been doing 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of laying down, right? And you can, I definitely want to do a little physical tour on this, because this was a biggie for me. I live in a small apartment, and I used to have a whole home gym in my home, and now I'm in a small space, and that makes me really antsy, because I still like to move. I, love my fitness and my workouts, but I want to incorporate it more in real life. Compact size. I will tell you this: the assembly. I mean, I timed myself. It took me under 10 minutes, because all you have to do is screw on the pedals, and they give you all the tools, like just the little Allen wrench that you're going to need to do that. You get the non-slip pad. That's an added value. So if you're using this on hardwood floor or something that's maybe a little bit sensitive and you don't want to damage it, you're protected. And then, Devin, talk to me about this right here. I love that we have the dial and the LED readout.
Sure. It's so simple. And like you said, I don't like putting together fitness equipment. It was so easy for me to do as well. I didn't time myself, but I know I did it fast. But you're getting the resistance knob, which gives you 8 different options to change your resistance level, 1 being the easiest, 8 being the hardest. Start slow, get used to the feel, and then as you get stronger, you will find yourself getting stronger the more you use your Cubii. then you can start to turn up that dial when you're ready. Or some days we just don't have a good day. You want to turn it back down, do something a little more light. You can do that as well. It's that easy. And then you have your screen to show you your time, your calories, your distance, your RPMs, which are your revolutions per minute as well. Just gives you all that data, which keeps it logged as well. So if you're going for a week straight, you want to see your totals, you can do that, or you can reset it to whatever you're comfortable with. And join the Facebook community online, because it's such a great, a lot of times people like to work out together.
Yep.
And you can do that. And some say, nope, I don't want any part of that. I want to do my own thing. You have that choice as well, but that option is there for you.
I mean, are you reading a book? Are you watching a certain program and you're kind of getting caught up? Do you love to hang out with us? I hope so, at QVC. You know, do you cross stitch? Like, what is your seated either job or hobby? Whatever it is, you can be burning, do you hear me? You can be burning 85% more energy doing what you already love or doing what you already have to do. And you can tell probably I'm really passionate about this. I know we have phone callers coming in now to share their stories as well. But do you see the sale price? I mean, think about the prices of treadmills. And do you have the space for that? Think about the price of, or what I call for a lot of folks, a donation to a gym, because you're paying the bill over and over again. You're probably rarely going, if ever. We get it, right? And also, just, you know, are you challenged to find the time to fit in fitness? We have been trained to think that it has to happen in a certain setting, or you have to look a certain way, and all of that is baloney. Because if you're moving more and you're moving smarter, you are moving toward a better lifestyle. And here's Kim on our Today's Special Value computer. Well done. And she's got it, it's designed in such a way that it's angled so that your knees won't hit the desk. So even if you're using it under a desk, you're going to be good to go. But here's the thing, our price is the only day this month we're offering this price. A lot of times, you know, we'll do a sale that lasts a whole month or a week long. Think of this as a today only price, because the Cubii alone is $249. That workout mat, in other words, the little non-slip grippy mat, is $29. If purchased separately, $278. Our sale price is $209.98. And we're on 5 easy payments of $42, zero shipping and handling. Okay, let's take a look here, because, you know, after this went out and patented and award-winning, we went to those who invested in it and used it, and they just came back and said they loved it, Devin.
Right. I mean, look at these results, right? Look at this data. 79% said it helped improve their circulation. 83%. That's a big number when you're running some data points, right? On what your customers have to say. They said using the Cubii helped them stay more active. That's what we're going for. We want you to get moving. 80% said they also look forward to using it, which that's huge. A lot of people are like, I hate it. Don't make me do it. I know I have to, but this 80% are saying, I look forward to this.
Can I just add, kind of like piggyback on that before, and Susan, hang in there because I know you're waiting to chat with us, but I am asked the question often. A lot of you who interact with those of us, we consider you our family at QVC, and we share our lives with you. And a lot of you ask me about fitness and you know, how did you lose the weight and how did you maintain an active lifestyle? And my answer is always to make it a hobby and not a chore. My problem was always that I thought I had to work out and that I knew I was going to be miserable when I worked out. I hate to run. And so instead, I power walk. I go to yoga. I do cycle studio fitness. I do the things that make me feel good, and that's how I find fitness. If 80-something% said that they look forward to this, do you know what they're going to do? They're going to use it more. And when you use it more, what do you think happens? The calories are burned. Yes, the weight is lost. You feel better. You sleep better. Your joints are lubricated. You're more mobile and flexible. There are so many benefits to this. But the only way to know is to try. And I know that we've had 400 orders already. I love that we're saving so much money on this now. Even if you own it, you might be like me and want a second one for the upstairs or a second one for the office, and that free shipping and handling. So here's your opportunity to go to our website. Call us if you prefer. We're going to go off to the phones. We have actually a kind of a line of phone callers calling in to share their stories. Let's find out what Susan in North Carolina has to say. Susan, you're live on QVC. Welcome in. My name is Jen. I'm here with Devin. How are you?
Great. How are you, Jen?
I'm doing good. Thanks for hanging in there. I know we had you on hold for a while, but I wanted to hear from you.